Hi students. In unit 1 we are discussed about charges at rest, isn't it? That is known as electrostatics. But today we are going to learn about flow of charge. That means current, electric current. So that is known as current electricity. Current electricity, it is a very important topic in physics. So current means, that is a normal English word, but current means flow. That is a flow. Okay, ma'am. So air current, water can flow from high potential to low potential, isn't it? So that is known as a water current. Air also flow from high pressure to low pressure. That is known as air current. Like that way, here charges are flows from high potential to low potential. Potential means pressure. So high pressure to low pressure, like air. Then a high potential to low potential. Potential in gravitation is known as the height. Potential means height. So gravitational potential. So all masses moves from high potential to low potential. Okay, like that way charges also moves from high potential to low potential. So that means the flow. Okay, so current means flow. Then electric, already we discussed in lesson 1, that is unit 1. That means charge. So electric or electron is known as a charge, negative charge. Okay, then current is a flow, electric means charges. Then current electricity is a study of flow of charge. So electrostatics means a study of charges at rest, but current electricity is a study of the flow of charges. Actually, charge not in a rest, isn't it? Last lesson we learn about it. So charges always moving from one place to another place. But in unit 1 we discussed it, or we consider as a charge is at rest. But actually charge never be at rest. Okay, never be at rest. So charges has some energy. So energy particle moves from one place to another place, are always restless. So energetic particle are always restless only. Okay, so charges moves from one place to another place. Here we are going to study about flow of charges, that is known as current electricity. Okay, then in this lesson or a unit, this is the second unit. So in this unit we are going to learn about electric current, what is known as electric current, then the expression for electric current, then how it is produced. Like that way we are going to discuss. Then next important topic, that is resistance. This is a very important topic. Resistance, it is the opposition. So resistance means it opposes the flow of charge, or it opposes the current. That is known as resistance. So restrict, that is the some restriction means some opposition. Okay, so here resistance, in 10th standard you study about resistance, then current, power also. Here we are going to learn about deeply about the current, resistance and power. So resistance means that is opposition of charge or opposition of current. So this is the opposition force, that is resistance. Then electric power. Power means in plus 1 we studied that power. Power is a force at velocity or work done by time. So that is power. Here electric power is a electric energy per second. So electric energy per second, that is known as electric power. These topics are going to study deeply or thoroughly in that second lesson. Okay, so unit 2. Then electric current, first topic is very important. Electric current, what is known as current? Already I said that is current means that is current means flow of charge, that's all. Here electric current, so all matters are made up of atoms, isn't it? So all matters are made up of atoms. Then atoms are made up of subatomic particles, that is nucleus and moving electron. So atom has nucleus and moving electron. So nucleus nucleus have positive charged protons and neutral charged neutrons. Then around the nucleus electrons are moving, isn't it? So revolving around the nucleus, electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So these are the matters. In a matter we have the moving electron. So electron is a charge, it is moving. So here some current will present. So today we are going to learn that one. Okay, so moving electron. So all matter has some current, isn't it? But if we touch the that is some metal, this is the metal. If I touch the metal means it I don't get the shock, because in that metal electrons, few electrons moving left side means then few electrons moving right side. So these currents are cancelled to each other. Therefore net current is zero in that metal. But electrons are moving in that metal also, because in metals the valence electrons are loosely bound with the nucleus. Valence electron means last orbit electrons, isn't it? So last orbit electrons has less force, that is attractive force between the nucleus. So it is loosely bound with the nucleus. That is known as free electrons. In metal, lot of free electrons is present. So only the metals are good conductors. So which substance or which matters has a lot of or abundance free electrons, that matter or substance is known as conductor. In a lower class we studied that conductor means a matter which allow the electric current pass through them, it is known as conductors. Example, metal, human body, earth, like that way we studied. But free electrons is a large amount of free electrons is present in a substance, means that substance is known as conductor. Okay, so in metals, all metals are conductors, because all metals have excess of electrons or free electrons. The valence electron is loosely bound with the nucleus, so it is easily detached from the atoms. Detached means, attached means the combined to the atoms. Detached from, it is released from the atoms. The electrons are ready to detach from the atoms, so it can move from one place to another place. That is create some current. Current means that some forces or like that, there is some feeling only. We can't see the current, but we can feel the current. Okay. Yes, electric current. The definition for electric current, that is define electric current. It is very very important to mark. Define electric current means the definition of electric current. The electric current is defined as the rate of flow of charge in a given cross sectional area or cross section. So the rate of flow of charge passing through a given area, that is known as electric current. So electric current is a rate of flow. Rate means divided by time, isn't it here? Charge means Q, then rate, therefore time T. So charge by time is known as current. But in a given area, the charge varies. The amount of charge will be varies with respect to time. So the charge is not a constant. So we take the average value. Then average current, this is average or total charge, del Q, total charge by total time. Then the amount of charge flow from the material is not constant, therefore average current we take, that is I average, that is I is the symbol of current. So I average is equal to del Q by del T. The time is going to 0, that means we take the infinitesimal amount of charge, that is very very less amount of charge. We take the less amount of charge with respect to time, small time, that time tends to 0. It is the some limit, we apply some limit. In a fraction of second, very less amount of charge flowing through the given area of the material or conductor. So del Q by del T, that limit applied, del T tends to 0, therefore we take the differential form. Already we studied in +1, that is time or limited, del T or del X tends to 0 means dy by dx, like that way we studied in +1. Here time tends to 0, therefore dt. So dq by dt, very small time, in a very small time, very small amount of charges flows through the material, isn't it? So that is known as instantaneous current. So instantaneous current is dq by dt, but in our book only electric current only we discussed, but not about instantaneous current. In +1 we studied about instantaneous velocity, like that way. Okay. Take a material, consider a material. That material is like a pipe. Consider a pipe, because in our book we have one example. So in a pipe with the water, okay, the height of the pipe is the same, means the water cannot flow from one place to another place. But we reduce the one height, one end, the water flows from one place to another place. Like that way we studied in +1 the 6th lesson, that is the gravitation. the masses moves from high potential to low potential. Like that way, here charges also moves from high potential to low potential. Then air also moves from high pressure to low pressure. Like that way, charge also moves from high potential to low potential. In first unit, we studied the uniform electric field. That is uniform electric field. In uniform electric field, I have to I put a charge, that is electron, negative charged particle, electron. I put a electron in a uniform electric field. The electron moves from low potential to high potential because electron is a negative charged particle. In unit 1 we studied that uniform electric field. This is positive, here this is negative. Because electric force of lines always passing from positive charge to negative charge. The direction of force of lines is like that way. That direction, that is left to right, isn't it? So that direction. So the here positive charge, here negative charge. So I put here negative charge means the charge is moving this side towards the positive. If I put here positive charge, that is positive charge means it moves from positive charge to negative charge. That is, this is high potential, this is low potential. So positive charge move from high potential to low potential. Like that way, mass also moves from high potential to low potential. So that is current. In material, already I discussed. We are discussed about the valence electrons. In metal, lot of valence electrons or free electrons is present. If we give you some potential, that is voltage or yes, voltage with using the battery, the electrons moving particular direction, that time we will feel the current, isn't it? If this is a metal, I touch that metal, it I didn't get shock, but if I connect the metal with electricity means that time I touch the metal, I will get shock, isn't it? Because it has some energy, external energy. So external energy is used to drive the free electrons in a particular direction. So if I touch the metal, I get shock. Okay. So like that way, here also, yes. So up to this class, we learnt about current electricity. What is the meaning of current electricity? Then in unit we are studying about these ones. These are, that is 3 topic only. Then this related phenomena also, that is current produces heat, then heat produces current, that is electric current. So these phenomena are also we are going to discuss. In electricity is a, that is electricity means the rate of flow of charge, then its formula we are discussed. Then the unit of electricity, that is electric current. Unit of electric current is known as, that is called ampere A. Then it is a scalar quantity. So current is a, electric current is a scalar quantity because current I is equal to Q by T. Charge is a scalar quantity. Time is also scalar quantity. Therefore, current is also scalar quantity. So this is a scalar quantity. Then 1 ampere current. Define 1 ampere current. Like that way, some questions will come. So 1 ampere current. Here I take that charge is 1 coulomb, then time is 1 second. In a material, this is a wire, this is cross section. In 1 second, 1 coulomb charge is passing through the area. That is 1 coulomb charge passing through the perpendicular area. That is a cross section is a perpendicular area. 1 coulomb is passing through the perpendicular area in 1 second. Is known as 1 ampere current. So that is 1 ampere current. This is 1, this is also 1, therefore current is also 1. This is known as 1 ampere. It is very important, 2 mark. Okay. Then conventional current. What is called conventional current? Conventional means we are following some traditional things. Then from the beginning we are take the current, direction of current is positive to negative. In lower class also we are studied about it. So current is always passing from positive to negative, isn't it? But actually current is a, we can't see that current, isn't it? The flow of electron only we can see. In a material, electron only flow from one place to another place, but we take the current in opposite direction of electron. Consider a circuit. This is a simple circuit. This is bulb, one lamp. That is positive terminal, this is negative terminal. In this circuit, this is the wire or material. In this material, electron is passing from negative terminal of the battery. This is battery, negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal. So, direction of electron is negative to positive. Direction of electron is negative to positive, but the direction of current is positive to negative. That is current. I, that symbol is I. So the direction of current is always from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the battery. So that is convention. But in actually the electron only moving from one place to another place, but we consider the current only. Current is always passing from positive potential to or high potential to low potential. Why we take that current? Actually presence is electron flow only presence. But we take the current direction because in gravitation potential, mass always high potential to low potential moves, isn't it? Mass moves from high potential to low potential. Then air also, in air, high pressure to low pressure only air molecules is moves, isn't it? Like that way, the same way we take the current. Current is one feeling, that is considered as a positive charge. Current is, the direction of current is considered as the flow of positive charge, but in a material, positive charge does not move from one place to another place. Only negative charged electrons are moving from one place to another place, but we take the positive charge like that way. How many electrons are moving from negative terminal to positive terminal? That the same amount of positive charge moving from positive terminal to negative, isn't it? So here 10 electron is coming from the negative terminal to the and reach the positive terminal, means the same amount of positive charge moving from positive to negative, like that way we consider. So the conventional current direction, the direction of conventional current is always positive to negative. Okay, so that's all.